Is scrubbing floors on your hands and knees even still a thing? We're going to talk about that today. Hi there, I'm Angela Brown, and this is Ask a House Cleaner. This is a show where you get to ask a house cleaning question, and I get to help you find an answer. Now, today's question comes from a house cleaner who went to bid a job at a customer's house. When she got there, the customer asked her if she would scrub the hardwood floors on her hands and knees. And the house cleaner wants to know, is this still a thing? And am I supposed to say yes? All right, that's an awesome question. And the answer is yes, it's still a thing because you have hands and you have knees. So if you choose to scrub hardwood floors on your hands and knees, then yes, it's a thing. But you're the business owner and you get to decide. If you decide that you want to go with newer methods and newer systems and newer products, you do not have to get down on your hands and knees. Now, I've been in this business a very long time and I don't scrub floors on my hands and knees. Guess why? Because I'm 5'8". I'm all the way up here and the floor is all the way down there. There's a huge distance between me and the floor. And so if I can use a mop or a steamer or something that's a little bit more conducive to less tear and wear on the body, I'm going to do that, right? That just makes sense to me. Now, switch the script for a minute and let's pretend that you're going to go to the car dealership to have your oil changed. As the customer, you don't get to walk in and say, oh, I'd like to have my oil changed, but only if the guy will get on one of those little wheelie carts and he'll wheel himself underneath my car to change the oil. You don't get to decide that, right? The car dealership decides. Thank goodness there's new technology. They have what's called a lift. You drive your car in and it lifts your car up in the air. When you get up in the air, the guy walks underneath your car, he unplugs it, he replaces the oil filter, plugs it back up, lowers your car, and you drive away. Boom! It cost the same amount of money, it took less time, it was more efficient, and guess what? You didn't have to wait in line for 6 hours or something because the guy could only get under one car at a time, right? You have people that can just wander under and do it very quickly, boom, you're out the door. So the reality is technology has changed also for hardwood floors. They make steamers now that get up dog slobber and spider nests and mice poo and all kinds of stuff. It cleans all that stuff up. And you don't have to scrub hardwood floors anymore on your hands and knees. And they make these steamers for hardwood floors. It's awesome. I'll put links in the show notes just so that you can see pictures of what I'm talking about. But it's really cool. It's new technology. And so if a customer is asking you, will you scrub the floors on your hands and knees? What are they really asking? Are they asking you to replace a technique that is the only technique that gets their floors clean? Or is it the result of having the floors completely cleaned by hand and knees? Or is it something completely different? It could be a house cleaner that they fell in love with that did the floors on their hands and knees that now no longer works for them, and they're trying to bring that house cleaner back by hiring someone else that does the same techniques. Could it be any of those three things? And then you have to ask the customer, would you be open to a new technique that provides your floors just as clean? Would you be open to a new technique of results that match the results that happened only when the floors were scrubbed on their hands and knees? Or number three, would you be open to a new house cleaner that has new methods and new techniques and new technology that can provide the same results, but with different methods? So it's kind of the same question, but asked three different ways. Would you be open to that? And if the person says, well, yeah, I guess so, the result is the same. It's like getting your oil changed. It doesn't need somebody on a little wheelie cart underneath your car. If the oil gets changed, the result is the same, whether it's on a lift or whether the guy, bangs his head going underneath your car to change the oil. The result is the same, but it's less wear and tear on your body than for you to get down on the floor on your hands and knees and scrub the floors. Because if you're in business for a long period of time, I promise you this, your body will take a toll and you have to protect yourself at every move. And just because a customer demands that you do something a certain way, is it a thing? Yeah, it's a thing. You're the business owner. You don't have to cave into it. Alrighty, so that's my 2 cents. And until we meet again, leave the world a cleaner place than when you found it.